Okay, so we are back from lunch, and after thinking about what we need to do, I have decided that we are going to go ahead and walk through everything that needs doing, and then once I explain and work through some things with them, they will take their DGP test. So for right now, if you are virtual, you need to access the Friday, November the 13th folder, and you need to click on Wordly Wise Lesson 5B. For those of you that are in class with me, you need to open up your packet to Wordly Wise 5B, the just the right word. It is page 30, and you need to open the assignment. If you're virtual, you click Cami and open the assignment. Replace each phrase in bold with a single word or form of the word from the word list. Type your sentence in the space provided and highlight the vocabulary word. Number 1, the children's playful acts made their parents roar with laughter. All right, playful acts. What would your vocabulary word be? Playful acts. What is your vocabulary word? Antics. Good. The children's antics made their parents roar with laughter. All right, number 2, your ability to do so many things well is what impressed me the most. Ability to do so many things well. All right, what means the ability to do so many things well? Like not just one thing, but like you can do a bunch of different things. You can do a bunch of different things. If you can't figure it out, you need to look at your quad cards. Okay, you shouldn't look at a word list because I'm going to take that word list up because your quad card should have been finished. Okay, look at your quad cards. This could also mean that you're easygoing. Versatile, good. Okay, so we're going to type our answer in here. Y'all are going to write it. Your versatility was what impressed me the most. All right, number 3, what is the correct clothing that should be worn for an awards banquet? Gabe, Landon, one of y'all go run open that middle door. They forgot to get my keys. All right, what is the correct clothing that should be worn for an awards banquet? Clothing that should be worn to an awards banquet. What is your vocabulary word? Attire. All right. What is the correct attire for an awards banquet? The middle one right here. Huh? A banquet, like a gathering where you normally like you eat or have appetizers or I can't say it right now, so I'm not even gonna try. And it's like you might get an award or you're recognizing somebody or something of that nature. All right, number 4. She completely won over the audience with her fine performance. Completely won over. Anna Mark. She captivated the audience with her fine performance, and I misspelled that, so I need to go back and fix it. All right. Number 5. I admire the very skillful way you handled what could have been an embarrassing situation. I admire what means very skillful? from your vocabulary list? Anybody? Deft. Good. I admire the deft way you handled what could have been an embarrassing situation. Number 6, when is the next time the Earth will pass directly between the sun's position and that of the moon? We got to watch this not too many years ago. All right, Chastity, what's the word? Eclipse. Good. Okay. When is the next eclipse of the moon? Eclipse. My aunt's exceptional vigor, okay, her determination, her hard work, her effort was present from the time of her birth. Even as an infant, she was active and strong. Anna Mark. Innate. My aunt's vigor was innate. Even as an infant, she was active and strong. Number 8, your backache is probably caused by your poor way of holding your body. Posture, good. Who said it? Good job. Can't spell today. All right, your backache is probably caused by your poor posture. And then number 9, the bride struggled to hold back a giggle when the nervous bridegroom dropped the ring during the ceremony. She struggled to hold back a. She kind of held her breath. What would that be? Not breathe, pretty much, but what would be your vocabulary word? Stifled. Good job, Joshua. All right, so your sentence should read, the bride stifled a giggle when the nervous bridegroom dropped the ring during the ceremony. Number 10, a thick fog hid from sight everything that was in the harbor. Yesterday, our activity was talking about covering a dead body with it. Today, it's used in a different context, but means the same thing. Anna Brooke. Huh? Shroud. Good. A thick fog shrouded the harbor. Okay. All right. And then shrouded. All right. And when you finish that, you can leave it in your folder for your virtual students. Please submit your work. then I need for you, we want to go over what you're going to do after you finish your test. So in your packet, you have Number the Stars vocabulary. And that is going to be on page 31. Number the Stars vocabulary. Okay. It's very simple. There are not that many questions. It says use context clues. Let me click on it. Either way. All right, so you have two different pages, okay? It says fill the word web with synonyms for the word sabotage. All right, so you might have to look up the word sabotage if you don't know what that word means. All right? Does anyone in here know what it means? It's like to keep from happening, okay? If you sabotage something, that's really not, that's doing something bad to whatever it is you are wanting to do or whatever someone else is wanting to do, okay? Do what? If you sabotage the lights, that could mean that you broke them so that they could not be accessible during a performance, which could in return hurt the performance because they don't have the lighting. Okay? All right. Is sabotage used correctly in the sentences? True or false? You only have 5 questions. 5. That should not take you long at all. All right. And then also, you have this one. Oops. I might have messed up. I uploaded the wrong one. Okay. I'll have to correct that. So for now, you just do the first one and go back to Friday, November the 13th. And then your next assignment, if you flip over to page 32, on the very back, there are 11 questions. Not hard at all. Christian, if you're not paying attention, you're not going to know what to do. All right, homophones. Open in Cami if you are virtual. This is going to focus on the words there, which is a location, state, or condition. There, T-H-E-I-R, is when you are referring to a person or a belonging. And then they are there, T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. Kirsty had gotten there first. Which one am I going to use? Obviously, this is the context of the sentence. It's a place, a location. So, which form of there goes for number 1? T-H-E-R-E. Good. There had been no real coffee since the beginning of the Nazi occupation. Okay? Location, state, or condition shows ownership. They are. All right? There was no coffee since the beginning of the Nazi occupation. T-H-E-R-E. Good. Okay? That is the state or the condition that they are in at that time. Who stood? So stood tells us that it's probably got to be a what? But it has to be a what if they're standing? A person. Okay, so a person is standing with their guns. Shows ownership. So what would you put in the blank? T-H-E-I-R. Okay? I want you to do the rest of those on your own. If you are virtual, you may do the rest of those on your own and submit. Okay? This is really not a difficult assignment. I just wanted to get your brain thinking about there, and there. All right. And then, all All right, the other thing you can do when you finish with your test is going to be making sure that you have finished reading chapter 3 of Number the Stars and that you have finished your comprehension questions. Okay? So when you finish your your DGP test, you are going to do Number the Stars vocabulary, homophones for there, and there. And what else are you going to do? Finish your what? Comprehension questions, okay? All right, does anybody have a question about what is expected out of you after you finish your DGP test? Lydia.
What are comprehension questions? The ones we did started yesterday.
It's what you started yesterday for chapters 1, 2, and 3. Yes. All right. They are on page 26. If you are virtual, you will have to go back to Thursday, November the 12th, and look under there. And it is right here, Number the Stars comprehension questions. You can click on it. Again, you can open assignment with Cami. And then let's do number 1 together real quick. Who are the 2 main characters in Number the Stars? Say it louder.
Anne-Marie and Ellen.
Anne-Marie and Ellen. Anne-Marie, I'm going to give you a last name too, Johansson. And Ellen Rosen. Okay? Rosen or Rosen, however. All right. So, all of your now there are 23 comprehension questions, and I know that is a lot, but the answers are very short and simple, okay? This is just making sure that you have read the chapters. All right? Anna Mark.
I did all chapter 1, 2, and 3.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh.
All right, Bella.
What if you got like 1 or 2 wrong?
We're going to go over it.
Okay.
We're not going to be able to check them today, though, because I can go ahead and tell you right now, we're going to run out of time. So we are going to end up having to move our schedule around just a grunt. And we will add this to our Monday. We will add the checking of it to our Monday schedule. Okay? All right. Any questions? Landon. Okay. I'm fixing to get you started. So now what you are going to do is go back into Friday, November the 13th, and you can go ahead and click on DGP Week 4 test. And you may get started. You are not allowed to use any notes. When you finish, you have work that you should be working on. Virtual, we will see you next week. Have a great weekend.